Hello and welcome. My name is Joni. In the next 10 minutes, Chris and I will share with you how FHTM has dramatically changed our lives and how it could impact yours. Have you ever dreamed of the day when you get up when you are done sleeping instead of when the alarm clock goes off? When you commute down the hall in your pajamas rather than fighting traffic across town? Having more money at the end of the month rather than more month at the end of the money? Well, perhaps you may have heard of a gentleman by the name of Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a New York Times bestseller called The Cash Flow Quadrant. In his book, he points out that 96% of North Americans trade their time for money as employees and self-employed people, earning 4% of the money in North America, while 4% of North Americans earn 96% of the money as business owners with a business system earning them money, or as investors with money earning them more money even while they sleep. You see, the difference between employee/self-employed person and business owner/investor is the word employed. The business owner/investor does not have to trade time for money, but rather has employed a system, creating what we call leverage. Chris and I employed the Fortune High-Tech marketing system 8 months ago and have already created a couple full-time incomes from home and have now joined the 4% business owners and investors. Here's what Forbes Fox News has to say about it. Fortune High-Tech Marketing, Inc., headquartered in Lexington, Kentucky, has erupted onto the technology communications scene. The company was founded by multimillionaire Mr. Paul Orbison. Predictions are this 100% debt-free company will explode, exceeding all of the revenues previously generated by any other network marketing company. And they were right. President and founder Paul Orbison has been very successful in the past, called by Forbes magazine Million a Month Man. He founded Fortune High-Tech Marketing in January of 2001 specifically as a vehicle to help others become financially independent. Fortune High-Tech Marketing is a marketing company for various major industries such as technology, communications, entertainment, and nutrition. Sales of $16 million in 2001 got them listed in Forbes magazine as one of America's fastest-growing private companies. Just 4 years later, in 2005, with sales of over $100 million, puts FHTM in a very elite group. Here's how it works. Rather than spending millions of dollars on costly advertising campaigns to gather more customers that use more services and generate more revenues, Fortune High-Tech Marketing pays us, the representatives, for word-of-mouth advertising to gather the most loyal customer base possible. Us, our friends, and our family. Does this system work? Absolutely. In fact, it works so well that we have attracted some of the most recognized brands on the planet. Companies like Singular Wireless, Dish Network, Disney Mobile, XM Satellite Radio, PhoneVantage, and many other well-known companies in the United States. And in Canada, Sears Water, called Watertown, Peter Lamas, Convergy Long Distance, and more. Think about it. Everyone you know talks on the phone, logs on the internet, watches TV, drinks water every single day, and someone is getting paid for it. Why not you?
So how do you get involved? For a $399 Canadian deposit, you can start your own business with FHTM Canada, United States, United Kingdom, and Puerto Rico as an independent representative or manager. Simply try some of the services for yourself, support your own enterprise rather than a competition, and locate 3 service sales. Remember, the services you use count as service sales as well. Now introduce some others to the same opportunity and you'll be paid for 2 things. The acquisition of customers by referring someone else to the business in the form of immediate income when they gather 3 service sales, and long-term residuals when these services are being used daily and paid for month after month after month after month. Let's imagine now that you start right in by introducing Tom, Dick, and Harry to the business. When Tom, Dick, and Harry each find 3 service sales or use the services themselves, you'll receive a $125 referral bonus. That's $375 in referral bonus to help Tom, Dick, and Harry each find 3 customers. Now, Tom, Dick, and Harry didn't get involved to simply use some services. They got involved to build a business and an income. So they will in turn refer some others to the business. As a manager with FHTM, as your team grows to 12 representatives, you'll promote on to bigger and better income and begin building a second team as a regional manager. As a regional manager, when you refer another manager to the business, Sue and Sally, you now receive a $250 referral bonus when they hook up 3 service sales. But here's where it gets interesting. When Sue and Sally, just like Tom, Dick, and Harry, in turn go out and refer others to the business, you receive an override of $125 when they hook up those 3 services. You can do the math on 10 or so representatives joining your regional team in a calendar month. As an executive manager, the referral bonus increases to $325 and the overrides increase to $200. Imagine now receiving a $200 override every time a manager in your executive team introduces another manager to this business. And at the national level, it increases yet again. Now, for those regionals, executives, and nationals who are more serious about generating large incomes, when your regional team is growing at a rate of 16 or more representatives per calendar month, your $125 bonus overrides double to $250. 16 times $250 is a pretty decent month's income. When your executive team is growing at a rate of 24 or more representatives in a calendar month, your $200 overrides double to $400. 24 times $400 is also a fairly decent month's income. And yes, you can double your national bonuses also. Now, all the while you've been focused not on loading up a bunch of products to sell, but rather building an effective distribution channel of customers talking on the phone, logging on the internet, watching TV, and drinking water. And now you can receive residual commissions monthly on that organization of business builders and consumers. As a manager, you'll receive residuals of 0.25% on the first 8 levels deep in your organization. If you were to introduce me to the business, I would be on level 1 of your team. The folks I refer to the business and their customers would be on level 2 of your team, and so forth. On the 8th level of your manager team, the residuals increase to 5%. As you promote on in the business, the residuals increase and begin to pay out past the 8th level to unlimited levels. Again, these residuals are paid on the usage of the customers and representatives on your team each month, a truly passive income. The company has added a trip incentive for those regional managers who reach their doubling bonus each month. Would you like to visit Orlando, Las Vegas, Dallas, Texas at the company's expense? For the executives who reach their doubling bonus each month, FHTM has created a Platinum Lexus program. Yes, I said Lexus. With no inventory to stock and sell, no deliveries to make, no collections to receive, no employees to babysit, no boss to control you, and no limits to the income story you can create for yourself, this is truly the perfect business that can be built even part-time because, let's face it, we're all busy people, but we could all use another stream of income. Also, fortunately, there is no special experience or education required. They're even letting college dropouts like us into this business. If you see opportunity here and you'd like to get some questions answered or just get started, get in touch with the person who gave you this information. Thank you and God bless.